Good morning. We are here in Atlanta, Georgia. Forest Park, Georgia to be exact. We're about to get offloaded here at this facility. It's at door number 9. So it's one of those places, there's pretty high security. So we're just gonna creep onto our dock. I haven't finished my 10-hour break yet. So, and I'm gonna fix this today. I cannot. It's rattling. So the issue with the rattling is that this bottom chrome piece is a different material than the original piece that was on there. It was like a plastic. And the plastic did not rattle. This chrome is rattling. I am going to take this apart and see if there's a loose screw somewhere or something. I don't know. I doubt it because I made sure everything was pretty secure. But we will see. I lined up perfect. Real careful not to trigger because we're on a bit of a hill here. I have to trigger my logs to show that I was driving. Still got to sit here like another hour or so to get my hours back. But I will tell y'all this. I just screwed up on my clock. So getting down here, there was a little hill. And coming down that hill, I just had it in neutral and I was just kind of rolling down the hill. I didn't want to put it in first gear, end up triggering my clock. So I came down the hill, went just a hair too fast. Just a little bit. And it triggered my freaking clock. So, 7 seconds. 7 freaking seconds. It triggered my electronic clock. When you go over 5 miles an hour, it triggers your clock and it shows that you were driving. And it calculated that I moved for 7 seconds and I only had about 2 hours left, if that, to complete my 10-hour break. But that 7 seconds may have just changed my life. I could have made a really bad joke right there. A really bad conceiving joke, but I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna let y'all do that in the comment section. 7 seconds just changed my life. I had everything planned out, dang near perfect, for me to get to Matt's, the Mid-America Truck Show, Louisville, Kentucky, March 27th through March 29th. Y'all know my sponsors, 10-4 Truck Insurance, or having me come out to their booth and hang out with them, to come meet you guys, to come interact with you all. And that 7 seconds may have just ruined that whole opportunity. Not to mention other opportunities that I have out there at Matt's. I have a very important sponsorship meeting to go to while I'm there at Matt's. I have a very important video to shoot while I'm at Matt's with a sponsor. Not to mention the networking that I have to do while I'm at Matt's. There's a bunch of things I have planned for at Matt's that are going to take our YouTube channel to the next level. Sponsorships, partnerships, networking. That's why we go to these truck shows, for that. But that 7 seconds means I have to start my 10-hour break all over again. And I triggered it at 6:44 this morning. If I do another 10-hour break, it means I don't get my hours back until 4:44. And I have until 3 p.m. to pick up my next load, which we are about 2.5 hours away from there. Picks up in Leesburg, Alabama. I was gonna go home, do my 34-hour break, and then continue the load on down to Laredo. But that 7 seconds may have just ruined all of that. And then when I'm down Laredo, I gotta load up to Cincinnati. But that 7 freaking seconds on this electronic clock. Y'all see why I like paper logs? I prefer paper logs. 7 freaking seconds, man. I screwed up. I went down that hill too fast, and I knew it. But y'all know on this channel, when we're winning, when we're doing well, when we're successful, I'm gonna show y'all. And when I'm a knucklehead, when I get ahead of myself, when I am a complete idiot, I'm gonna show you guys on the channel. I'm gonna show y'all the good, the bad, and the ugly, not only of trucking, but of my lifestyle. 7 freaking seconds. Maybe just messed all that up. However, there's a thing that we can use called split sleeper. So, what I did is I put myself in sleeper berth, which I was in sleeper berth for 8 hours. And then that 7 seconds that we just used, if I do another 2 hours in sleeper berth, it won't give me a full clock back, but it'll give me dang near enough to at least go pick up my load. I'll go pick up that load, which that load is 10.5 hours away from my house. I'll see how far I can get, maybe get 6 hours away from the house. And then I'll get up tomorrow morning, which is Saturday, today's Friday. Get up tomorrow, continue on to the house, do a 34-hour break, and then continue on down until Laredo. That is how I plan on fixing this. Which she just told me I'm gonna be in this dock for a little while. Which they told me this place opened at 8, so that's when I got up. You know, I was in line to get in, and I pull up to the gate, and there's already 10 trucks in the dock. So I'm leaving already. So I'm like, what time did y'all really open? So, but according to her, this is a project. We're delivering medical supplies here. This is a project. She said it won't be too much longer that they have this project. But I'm so mad at myself, y'all. I knew better. And I screwed up. That 7 seconds can cost, I'm not going to say it's going to cost a sponsorship, because they're not going to be like, oh, well, you need to be here or else we're dropping your contract. No. But the commitment part of it, I may have just screwed up. 7 freaking seconds. But anyway, let me sit here and soak. Try to figure some stuff out so we can get to the Mid-America Truck Show. Guys, if you're going to be at the Mid-America Truck Show, come say hi. I'm going to make it happen regardless. I'm going to make it happen. Even if I got to cancel that load and fly out there, I'm going. I have some commitments I have to make. Or even if I got to show up late. Either way, I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to get to that truck show. But if y'all going to come on down to the Mid-America Truck Show, come see me at the 10-4 Truck Insurance booth. Love to see you. Come win either a Blue Parrot headset or one of 2 Yeti coolers. We'll be giving those things away. Also, they're giving some stuff away on their Facebook page too, 10-4 Truck Insurance. You don't have to be a customer, you ain't got to be a client, but they're giving them stuff away if you share a post. So just go on their Facebook page, look for the post that says free Yeti cooler, and share that. But anyway, guys, let me sit here and soak and try to figure this out, because I'm not one to, and I'm probably not going to even cancel that load. So if anything, I'll get to Matt's. I'll just get there late. But I can't believe I did that, man. Anyway, y'all roll that intro, and I'll catch you guys on the other side of it.
The only one I need. I like it when it's you and me.
All right, guys, we are empty. And we are on the hill that tried to ruin my life. So I was parked up there on the hill and I was rolling down, and right about here is where it went. So I did just complete 2 hours in sleeper. So I did 8 hours here, that 7 seconds, and then another 2 hours. And so I have 9.5 hours on my clock. I don't get my full entire day, but I just need to have enough hours to go pick up this load and get a few hours down the road, because our pickup is 10.5 hours away from home. And so I need to, I mean, I can probably make it in 1 o'clock, but it would have to be a perfect day. No stopping, just shooting, driving straight there. So my plan is go pick up this load about 2.5 hours away. Get 5 hours down the road, which will leave me about another 5 hours to get home tomorrow. And I should be able to do that in 1 o'clock. Do a 34, and yeah. But guys, when I say, like, people want to talk about different things in trucking of how to make money. I'm doing a pre-trip also, guys. But people talk about all kinds of ways how you make money in trucking, what you have to do to make money. You can't do this unless you make money. I've always said, if you don't know how to work your clock, you're not gonna make any money. If I didn't know how to work this clock, then, you know, I'll be forced to sit here and do another 10-hour break, miss out on my next load, miss out on the load after that, and miss out on a ton of money, and possibly miss out on going home and going to the Mid-America Truck Show. But thinking outside of the box, because you can't change that time. You cannot change that time. But this is an agent, guys. Let me figure out what's going on. And check out the time lapse. There will be some beautiful scenery to check out going out to Leesburg. So I'll see y'all in a second. we are 5 minutes away. It's absolutely beautiful back here on these back roads. All these hills, mountains. We're finally in Alabama. In about a mile, we're taking a right up here. Today we running today. And the amount of stress, guys, trying to get to this truck show. Because there are a lot of opportunities that I have not presented on the channel as of yet. There are a lot of things that I've been working on over the past year that are going to be taking effect come mats. So, oh, look at this water down here. Wow.
At the next light, turn right.
Yeah, I haven't been out here, and it's been a while. Leesburg, town of Leesburg welcomes you. Making a right up here.
At the light, turn right onto Industrial Boulevard.
I'm gonna need some of this lane here. Speed limit is 45. Yeah, a bunch of small towns and stuff back here. But yeah, we are definitely, even though it's stressful, we are excited about Matt's 2025. Hope to see some of you guys there. You hang out with 10-4 Truck Insurance. MyTee Products. All right, we got a, oh, that's right, Blue Parrot. It's not this street, but I think it's the next street. So I think one time I almost turned down the street coming down. Is it? Okay, yeah, this is Hopkins, yep. It's like a little street to where if you're not looking, you'll miss it.
Turn right onto Woodlawn Road.
And then it's gonna be a quick left, I think. Rudy, I'm at your spot. Yeah, Rudy comes out here quite a bit to pick this load up. Remember one day I was on the phone trying to give him directions on getting out here. And it was kind of tricky. And we pull in here, there should be a dirt lot to the left, but we keep straight to get to the docks.
Then the destination is on your left.
Yep. I'm trying to think of what truck I was in last time I was here. It might have been the Lone Star.
In a quarter mile, the destination is on your left. Echo Corporation.
It might have been the FLD, which I don't think. Because the FLD, I just mostly ran Texas and Louisiana. Occasionally Georgia. Yeah, I think it was probably the Lone Star. So it's been at least, what, a year and some change? should be here to the
The
left.
destination is on your left. Echo Corporation.
And they got 2 docks open. So I'm gonna go in this way and get angled. They're probably gonna, yeah, they're gonna give me dock 4. Where did that gate go? Oh, now it's clear. I cleared it. All right, so I'm gonna hang out here. Actually, let me get out the way in case another truck comes. All right, we'll park about here. That way I have some room to open my doors. All right, so he said get back on up to the dock. Seems like it's gonna be fairly quick. So I wanna be out of here no later than 2 p.m. And then I'm gonna see how far we get today. I'm probably gonna get as far as like Baton Rouge. So leave me about 3 hours away from the house, get to the house, shut down, do a 34-hour break, and kind of go from there. But I was gonna try to get the truck polished before mats. It's just not gonna happen. The scheduling and it's the lack of time, just ripping and running. Trying to maintain this business with the YouTube business and other stuff, dispatching business. You know, it's a lot to juggle. I need to get home this weekend for some family stuff. Just making sure the family's taken care of. Handle my responsibilities there, but it's a lot to juggle, but can't complain. Sorry, one hand. But, like I said, it's a lot to juggle, but you know, it's responsibility. You want to live a decent lifestyle, you got to take responsibility and do what you got to do to make sure you uphold that. So I'm not complaining. Just appreciative at the same time, you know. But anyway, let's get on to this dock. So he said back into the dock, then inch up a little bit. Oh, man. It's some kind of big old sacks or something that we're grabbing. I'll have to throw a strap back there. From what I remember, they're not hazmat. But going down to Laredo. Inch up, right there. Going down to Laredo. So I'm passing by the house on my way there. Tells me to inch up or not. Let's see. Hopefully we're good. Okay. All right, we're good. Let's see how long this takes. See how forward. Away we are from home. Dayton, Texas. We are 10 hours and 37 minutes away from home. And I've got 8 hours and 13 minutes left on my clock for the day. So I'll probably end up running out of hours somewhere around Lafayette or Lake Charles. 8 hours and 13 minutes. Yeah, I'll be about, well, traffic and stuff, I'll be about 3 hours short of getting home. So that puts me at about like Lafayette. I'll be shutting down tonight. And then let's see, I'll get out of here by 2 p.m. Drive my 8 hours out. Gives me the parking by 10 o'clock tonight. I park by 10 o'clock tonight. Get my hours back by 8 in the morning. I should be home at the latest noon tomorrow. At the latest noon tomorrow, Saturday. Do a 34, get my hours back by 10 p.m. Sunday night. And I might leave out at that time, or I might leave out at like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't know yet, but we'll see. But he's already getting me loaded, y'all. This is excellent. So today started off shaky with me wanting to beat myself up, but knowing how to work that ELD. And no, there is no calling Landstar and saying, hey, can you fix this? That's against the law. By law, nowadays, companies cannot edit your drive time. Even if you have an ELD malfunction. I know some people, actually it's happened in my case. There's been sometimes I've been sitting still in my computer, my ELD trigger that I'm driving, even though I'm sitting still. Even if that happens, if your ELD malfunctions and it shows that you're driving for 2 seconds, well, let's say half a second. If it shows that you're doing a 34-hour break and you're 33 hours in and 59 minutes in, and that clock triggers a half a second, you have to start that 34-hour break all over again to get your full clock back. If you're doing a 10-hour break and you're 9 hours and 59 minutes in, somehow your driving time clicks, you're screwed. That's trucking. The driver's always got the short end of the stick, the bottom half. Always being screwed over. Nobody ever looks out for the driver. So that's where we're at though. But it is what it is. But knowing how to work around this ELD legally of course, to where I was able to just do a split sleeper. Instead of me showing a consistent 10-hour break, I was able to show 8 hours in sleeper, 7 seconds of driving, and then another 2 hours in sleeper, and I was able to get like 95% of my hours back. So, but all I need to do today was at least get 2 hours down the road, shut down, and I can drive another 8-9 hours tomorrow to get home, and it still would have been about the same thing. But either way, it worked out. Thank God it worked out. But we're excited to see you guys at the Mid-America Truck Show at Matt's this year. So make sure you come out. We'll be there at 10-4 Truck Insurance, home of the roadside assistance. Y'all know they got me out of trouble before. So hit up 10-4 Truck Insurance for your insurance needs. New sponsors. We look forward to seeing you guys at Matt's 2025. I'm going to make it regardless. I'm going to get there on time. We're going to make it happen. I don't care what I have to do. We're going to make it happen legally. So new sponsors. I talked to one of them this morning. Actually, two of them this morning, actually, and got some stuff figured out and situated. So one sponsor we will announce at Matt's. One of our newest sponsors, we will announce them at Matt's, introduce them to you guys. So it's something I've been working on, and we finally got everything situated. So, and we're super excited about the sponsor. It will explain a lot. Well, this sponsor will explain some, and another sponsor will explain another. But this specific sponsor that I'm going to be announcing at Matt's, it will explain a lot on why I haven't bought certain things for the truck. Is boughten a word? Explains why I haven't bought certain things for the truck, because they're going to be helping us supply, because they want to be a part of the I guess you can call it a build process on this truck, the cab over and the FLD. So they want to supply some stuff to us. I said, hey, I ain't gonna say no. So anyway, thank y'all for watching. Today was a roller coaster ride, but they're getting me loaded. I'm gonna get back here, secure this stuff, and haul butt down south. and trying to see how far I can get going home. Do a 34-hour break and drop in Laredo, and then we're shooting up to Cincinnati, Ohio to drop Wednesday night at 11 p.m. Hopefully I still have another 2.5 hours on my clock after that to get parked up in Louisville, Kentucky. And I am going to get the truck washed again. I just don't have time to get it polished. I was going to try to stress myself out and do that too, but it's not in the show. It's not going to be in the truck show. So anyway, thank y'all for watching. Hit the subscribe button, like button. Y'all go check out 10-4 Truck Insurance. Go check out their Facebook page and go share that post so you can win that Yeti cooler. And I will be at their booth from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. Thursday, Friday, Saturday at Matt's. Hope to see you guys there, and I will catch you guys on the next episode.
Hey mamas, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so this one is a little bit of a new one for me. I've never shared a full video of me cleaning. I've done shorts and stuff, but I haven't done an actual full video of me cleaning an area of my home. So, I don't know, I figured as a stay-at-home mom,